All right, I'm excited. Here with Alex Morgan, we're at Coachella Invitational. We're here with the new center back of the San Jose Earthquakes, Bruno Wilson. Bruno, welcome to the team and welcome, I guess, to the United States. This is actually your first time in the U.S. You know, how is it so far? How is California? It's very scenic here, is it not?
First of all, thank you for the invite. It's been very good. I arrived just a few days ago. I'm not long time here, so but until now, all good things. Only good things.
When did this move become a possibility for you? When did it click in your head that you're going to be moving to the United States and moving to California?
The truth is like before I came here, I was San Jose was interested and speak with my agent, But after we had a Zoom call, and after that Zoom call, I told to my agent, that's the place, I want to be there. I want to help this club.
What about the Zoom call? Who was on the Zoom call?
Chris, I talked with Chris, Brett, and after later I talked with Lucci. And when you feel I'm a vibe person, I have to have this feeling, So after that call, we talk about a lot of things, But after that call, I have a very good feeling, and I knew that they have the same mentality than me. They want to fight for something, to win titles, and improve every day, and that is my mentality. So it was an easy choice.
Yeah. So what's your impression so far of? I mean, obviously you maybe just had a little bit of preseason time here, but just in terms of the soccer that you see played on the field, and comparing to Portugal, just like what's the same, what's different, how does it feel?
Is the idea of Lucci is very similar. Has a lot of similar things, ideas. He likes to play, to build from the goalkeeper, and I think it's very similar. I'm learning the ideas, but I think it's going to be very easy to adapt. Yeah.
And you have a Portuguese-speaking contingent in the back line with Daniel, Rodriguez, Vitor now as well. What's it been like getting to know those guys and playing alongside them?
Yeah, very good, very good. I can speak Portuguese inside the field, It's easier, and it's very good to keep talking our language, And I'm now the translator because the guy, they don't speak
English.
Yeah, they don't speak English, so I translate everything for them. But very, very good people.
Wait,
so
it seems
Lucci,
like
wait, hang on. I want to ask this because when Lucci talks, are you listening to his English more or his Spanish more and doing the translation from there?
It's the same because first he speaks English, so I hear and I understand everything. And after, if I have to translate something, I translate. But they speak Spanish too after, so they can understand Spanish. Yeah, it's similar.
Well, I think the solution is to teach Tanner and Paul and the rest of the defenders Portuguese. That's easier numerically at this point.
Paul has to know French. He has to know English. He has to know Spanish. He has to know Portuguese. He's going to be the most multilingual guy besides Tommy Thompson. Yeah. Tommy Thompson, I don't know if you knew this, but when Matias Almeida was the coach of the team, he got the Duolingo app, and he got in there and he learned Spanish, and he was like one of the best worldwide at learning Spanish on the Duolingo app. How did you learn English? Did it come from school? Did it come from family? Or
I learned in school. It's like an obligation in Portugal. You have to learn English, and after you have you have two options. You can choose like Spanish or French, and you learn like 3 years of that language. And I choose Spanish.
Okay.
Because I think I will talk more Spanish than French.
What was the reaction among your? Go ahead.
Sorry,
continue.
But I want to learn French and Italian.
Wow.
And after I'm done.
Does that mean you have to play in France and Italy as well?
No, I don't have to play. I think I will learn. I will have classes here, me and my wife, to learn French and Italian.
Well, Paul will teach you the French.
Yeah. He can
so-
teach me.
Yeah.
But only like I know some words because I had some teammates in my last club. They were French, so like ça va, bonjour, ça va bien.
Yeah. So you mentioned that you're here with your wife. What was it like, to tell your family, I'm moving to California, I'm moving to the United States? Was that a difficult decision to move all the way across the world?
No, because I think we have a free mind, And my girlfriend was like was flight attendant, so she are used to go to another countries, so it was easy. It was not so difficult. Yeah, and she was here in United States a lot of time because of her work.
Mhm.
So what would she come home and tell you about the United States and tell you about Americans that made you actually want to come to MLS once you talked to the Earthquakes?
When what? So sorry, I didn't
When she would come home from her trips to the
Yeah.
United States, what would she tell you about the United States and America? And now you get to come here and see for yourself.
She told me that is bigger than Portugal, of course. But the people are kind, here, and you have I think you have a big community of Portuguese living here. I have some friends here too, playing in other clubs in MLS. Only good things. Yeah.
Well, maybe returning a little bit to the on the field questions. We've got to watch some of your tape and look at some of your statistical profiles. And some of the things jump out that you're good at distributing the ball, you're good at making interceptions. We want to know from you what you see as your strengths and what you think that you're adding to this back line.
Yeah, I think I'm good in that, in construction, with the ball. I feel very comfortable with the ball, even if I have pressure from the opponent, and defending too. I have like a very hard I say mentality,
Mhm.
I fight until I don't have more strength, and that's it. I think I can improve that here.
Rodriguez is known as a guy who likes to go forward and dribble.
Rodriguez,
and
yeah.
I think he's a striker sometimes.
Yeah, I know.
So
I'm here to.
Are you the
yeah,
guy to be like calm
It's-
and
yeah,
stay composed
going-
and organize the
yeah.
back line?
I think it's going to be very good because in football, like in life, you have a balance. It's like balance, and I think me and Rodriguez is going to be like that. It's going to be like a good balance because he can go and I stay, and after I say, hey, keep calm, stay, I go. I think I'm going to enjoy.
Well, thank you very much for joining us. It's been a
Thank you.
pleasure
Oh,
to
wait.
speak with
I
you.
have one
Jump
more
in,
question.
One more
please.
question.
Have you tried yet an In-N-Out burger? And are you looking forward to that?
No, but Ricky from the club.
Yes.
We passed there when I was in medic tests. We passed there by car, and he said, "Hey, look, you have to try this. Not every day, yeah,
No.
but you have to try one
After the
time.
medical test,
yeah,
not before the medical
because,
test.
Yeah. You have to try this because it's very good in and out.
Yes.
Because in Portugal we only have like McDonald's, KFC. Yeah. I don't like too much burgers. I can eat, I'm not like appreciating so much, but I will try for sure.
Well, In-N-Out has a secret menu. You have to ask for the animal style fries because it's not on the menu.
Animal style fries.
Okay.
But you get
Okay.
extra sauces, extra toppings if you
Okay.
ask
More
for
on
it.
top of the fries.
Okay.
This is the local California
Okay,
knowledge.
I want to ask one more question
Yes.
because players coming in from Portugal is actually kind of rare. Normally in MLS, they come in from Brazil speaking Portuguese.
Yeah.
What is one of the biggest differences when you're with Brazilians and you're having different conversations or even like the styles and things like that? What's the big difference that Americans probably don't know between Portuguese speakers from Portugal and Portuguese speakers from Brazil? Is there any difference that we should know about?
No, it's some words are different. Some the accent is different from Portuguese, from Portugal, but are very similar. I think it's almost the same. The Brazilian guys are very funny and like to dance more. As the Ginga, you know, Portuguese not so much, but it's similar. It's
So
similar.
when you score, we shouldn't expect any dancing celebrations.
No, I talked with Rodriguez. We will dance.
Okay.
Maybe we will
It's
dance.
already you have it
Maybe.
planned.
Let's see.
Are you gonna get Danielle to come up as well?
I hope
the
we
whole-
can dance a lot of times. You know, it's a good sign.
And he says it correctly, Rodriguez instead of Rodriguez. You know, the
Yes,
Americans mess
Rodriguez,
that up when we say
Rodriguez.
R, right?
Yeah.
But everyone in the team, like the English speakers, all say R. So it's like,
Yeah.
okay, you know, anyway, we know we're messing up. Just so you know.
No problem.
Well, we're really excited that you came by. I'll let you finish it out, Alex. You were trying to close this out there.
Guess
Go ahead.
what? Just want to thank you for joining us. Want to welcome you to the United States and to California, and we'll both be at the game tomorrow, and we look forward to watching you throughout this season.
I'm very excited to be here, and thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right.